Splendid Wealthy, the counterattack of the stepmother who crossed the scholar. Chapter 1 The Journey of Reverse Life. Lin Qingjian is a national treasure who is well known in the academic world. She has excellent grades since she was a child, is well versed in various disciplines, has a strong personality and has clear goals. Who would have thought that an accidental library flip-through would allow her to travel to another time and space, to become a stepmother in a splendid wealthy family? This wealthy family is named Shen, as the wife of the second young man of the Shen family. Her identity sounds bright, but the reality is a deserted living room. Her husband Shen Qingchen is busy with overseas business expansion, and he does not go home for 10 days and half a month. 16-year-old stepson Shen Yuchen is an arrogant and rebellious teenager with a colorful pheasant feather, which makes Lin Qingjian, a gentle and cautious scholar, have a headache. That day, Shen Yuchen mockingly threw a stack of test papers in front of her, and said with a provocative face, "Parents signed, these are my midterm exam results, sign it, don't delay me to go out to play." Lin Qingjian looked at the dozens of digit results on the test paper. Although he was surprised, he instinctively took the pen, not only corrected the wrong questions, but also wrote detailed solution process and preparation suggestions. Shen Yuchen's face was suspicious, and then it turned into shock. Chapter 2 The First Appearance of the Soft-Bun Stepmother. Shen Yuchen looked at the corrected test paper, and his heart was mixed. He thought that this stepmother was a weak and powerless existence, but he didn't expect that she was so knowledgeable that she could even easily point out his mistakes. At this moment, the dissatisfaction and contempt in his heart began to waver. "You? Who the hell are you?" Shen Yuchen's tone hesitated. Lin Qingjian smiled faintly, "I am your stepmother and your assistant in studying." This sentence seems to be an understatement, but it opens a new chapter in the relationship between the two. From that day on, Shen Yuchen began to receive counseling from Lin Qingjian, and the relationship between the two slowly narrowed. At the same time, Shen Qingchen is still busy, and only their mother and son interact at home. Lin Qingjian gradually discovered that this family is not only as simple as a wealthy family, but also has huge business conspiracy and family grievances behind it. Chapter 3 The Undercurrent of Complex and Wealthy Families. As time passed, Lin Qingjian's intelligence and tenacity began to attract the attention of the other members of the Shen family. Shen Manlin, the elder sister of the Shen family, is a calculating woman, who is peaceful on the surface, but in fact she has a hidden murderous intention. She doesn't like Lin Qingjian's existence, and is afraid that this stepmother will affect her to compete for the right to speak in the family. On the other hand, Shen Yuchen's friend and rival Lin Qianchen, a talented young man with a cool head and a mysterious background, also began to take an interest in Lin Qingjian. This kind of relationship is complicated, which makes Lin Qingjian fall into a game of wits and courage. Chapter 4 More than the Wisdom of Scholars. Lin Qingjian was no longer satisfied with just tutoring Shen Yuchen. She began to use her knowledge and analytical skills to gradually expose the shady scenes behind the Shen family's business. She found that among Shen Qingchen's business partners, someone secretly embezzled funds in an attempt to bankrupt the Shen family. She used her own logic and data analysis to put forward a number of counterattack plans, and even successfully saved a cooperation project that was about to go bankrupt. After Shen Qingchen returned home, he saw Lin Qingjian's changes and achievements, and gradually respected her, and the relationship between husband and wife eased. Chapter 5 The Emotional Transition Between the Son and the Stepmother. Shen Yuchen was rebellious and arrogant from the beginning, but he was gradually impressed by Lin Qingjian's sincerity and wisdom, and began to be willing to open his heart. He put down those colorful pheasant feathers, put on the school uniform, and his grades improved by leaps and bounds, becoming a man of the year in the school. More importantly, he learned to respect and understand, and his mother-son relationship with Lin Qingjian has also become a warm light for the Shen family. Chapter 6 The Truth of the Feast of the Mansion is Revealed. Just when the relationship between Lin Qingjian and Shen Qingchen became more and more intimate, an annual feast of the Shen family revealed the ultimate secret. Shen Manlin tried to use the feast to control the family's equity and unite with external forces to kick Shen Qingchen out of the family. Her conspiracy was discovered by Lin Qingjian in advance. During the feast, Lin Qingjian skillfully arranged a counterattack plan and disclosed Shen Manlin's conspiracy, which discredited her and restored stability to the Shen family. Chapter 7, A New Beginning. At the end of the story, Shen Qingchen and Lin Qingjian not only repaired the relationship between husband and wife, but also worked together to manage the Shen family's business, and Shen Yuchen became the most promising young talent in the family. Lin Qingjian is no longer the stepmother of the soft bun, but a symbol of the wisdom and courage of the Shen family. She used the mind and firm will of a scholar to write a legend of a wealthy counterattack. Chapter 8, Allies in the Shadows. After the feast incident, Lin Qingjian's reputation soared, but she knew that the real challenge had just begun. Late one night, a mysterious man knocked on the door of Lin Qingjian's house. He calls himself Qin Machen, an old friend whom Shen Qingchen met abroad many years ago, and is now a top expert in the financial industry. Qin Machen brought news: behind the Shen family's business territory, there is not only infighting, but also the entanglement of interests of international forces. He offered to cooperate to help Lin Qingjian analyze the Shen family's financial loopholes and jointly design a countermeasure plan. Lin Qingjian was secretly happy in her heart. This quiet man was exactly the ally she needed. Chapter 9, The Sun's Confusion and Awakening. While Shen Yuchen's academic performance has been steadily rising, he is still struggling with the problem of self-identity. Am I the true heir of the Shen family? Is the stepmother really family? Late one night, he ran to the rooftop alone, trying to escape from it all. Lin Qingjian silently walked to his side, his tone soft but firm. Yuchen, your value is not defined by blood, but by your own choice of attitude and hard work. Shen Yuchen was deeply touched by her words, and the confusion in his heart slowly dissipated. Chapter 10, Business Warfare. It's hard to distinguish friends from foes. Qin Machen and Lin Qingjian jointly formulated a strategy to prepare to regain some of the Shen family's equity controlled by foreign enemies at the next shareholders' meeting. Although Shen Manlin was exposed, there was a more powerful black hand behind it: Shen Lengting, the younger brother of Shen Venhan, the old man of the Shen family. Shen Lengting is kind on the surface, but in private he is a ruthless character in the cold-blooded business war. He secretly gathers funds, plans to drive Shen Qingchen out of the house, and control the entire Shen group by himself. On the day of the shareholders' meeting, the situation was changing rapidly. Qin Machen and Lin Qingjian teamed up to use sophisticated data to expose Shen Lengting's illegal work, disrupting his plan. Chapter 11, Love and Hate, Secrets of the Past. Just when the turmoil temporarily subsided, Lin Qingjian accidentally found a long-sealed letter in Shen Qingchen's study. The letter revealed a secret connection between Shen Qingchen and her previous life. It turned out that he had saved her life once when he was young, and her crossing was not accidental, but a fateful arrangement. This discovery further deepened the relationship between the two. Chapter 12, The Power of the New. Shen Yuchen, with the support of Lin Qingjian and Qin Machen, participated in the National Mathematics and Science competition, and went from a despised rebellious teenager to a high-profile honor student. He showed his strong computing skills and on-the-spot reaction on the field, winning the applause of the audience. At the same time, he began to host a new generation elite forum on campus to encourage his peers to pursue knowledge and growth. Chapter 13, The Reconciliation and Future of the Wealthy. After this period of experience, Shen Qingchen decided to reform the family, remove unsuitable personnel, and promote the rejuvenation of the company. Shen Manlin was placed under house arrest for investigation, Shen Lengting was interviewed by the supervision department, and the Shen family gradually regained its former glory. Lin Qingjian not only became the core figure in the family, but also gradually applied his wisdom and talent to the management of the family business. Chapter 14, Unknown Challenges. The story leaves suspense in the steady. An anonymous letter reveals that the Shen family's rivals, the mysterious international consortium Obsidian Society, are plotting an even larger conspiracy. Lin Qingjian and Shen Qingchen must work together to meet more complex and difficult challenges. And Shen Yuchen will also start his own business adventure.